All right, y'all, it is day 2 up here. Well, actually day 3. Day 2, we caught one fish on a crankbait that you guys did not see because it was obviously pretty slow because we only caught one fish. But we're back on him today in a spot that I was not able to fish yesterday because the wind was so bad. So we're gonna see if we can put some work in on it right now. We've absolutely smoked them here in July. Let's see if they're here in September. Time to chase a giant. All right, there we go. We are on. Did not take that long. On the troll with a bottom bouncer and a little minnow. Actually outside of where I had caught him previously, but that is a nice keeper. Walleye, big, oh, and it's pooping everywhere. Ooh, 16er. 16er. Gonna go on the stringer, and it absolutely slammed that minnow. So we are gonna get right back on them. That was sweet. And I got fish poop all over, but all I'm using today is an 1.5 ounce bottom bouncer, probably about a 3-4 foot lead, just a straight silver blade, gold Aberdeen hook, very standard system here. And then I got it actually on a medium heavy bass rod, which is not necessarily ideal, but I do like to be able to switch and go to casting or trolling a crank with this if I want to. As you can see, maybe not, but the pin next to our arrow is where I just caught that fish, and I got a pile of pins off to the right, but we caught this in a much deeper spot, so maybe that's where the fish are. Let's keep trolling away. All right, we're in some really shallow stuff. I just got my bait stolen. I thought I felt the bite. I definitely did. If we get hit or catch one, we're just gonna cut the motor. We're gonna start trying to jig on them. There's not a whole lot of wind, so we're gonna be able to hold pretty easily. If anything, we can go back to the pin where I caught that other one, but GoPro, start recording. All right, there's another one. Nice, right where we want them. Another nice 15-inch eater type. Hey, God, this thing is not helping me. Yeah, 16-incher, perfect. Oh, we're really attracted them here, but we're gonna slowly let the anchor down. Let's see if we can catch a couple just jigging on them. Casting and jigging, vertical jigging, whatever kind of jigging, but I want to jig on them. And if that doesn't work, then we can troll on them. All right, so we kind of trolled around what I think the spot is, or at least where I think the fish are. As you can see, there's still not a whole lot of wind, but it is going to push us again over where I think the fish are. I could be wrong in where I think the fish are, but I'm just going to kind of jig, cast and jig, kind of around here as we drift through here. If not, I'll rip through one more time on the troll, and maybe we'll even head back to the spot where we caught that first one. So nice. All right, we caught one on the jig. Nice walleye. Nice little 14-incher. Tell you what, we'll keep that one to eat. We'll probably put those 2 16-inchers in the freezer, which would be real nice. This is proving difficult. There we go. Just got the minnow head left. Let's put another one on and see if we can catch another one. That was awesome. Got one already. That was quick. Just started trolling again. And we're hooked up again. Not a very big one, but let's get back down there quickly. That was easy. No way. No way. This is where I caught that first fish, guys. Oh, we're marking it. Alright. It's not very big, but we are on. Oh, it's a sauger. My goodness. What a spot. What a spot. Alright. Well, I suppose it's enough reason to keep fishing here for a little bit. I was just trying to head out, but where I caught that one fish on my way in, I was just getting exactly to that waypoint, and sure as heck. Dude, same spot. Again, not very big, but for some reason this is a spot and we just lost it. Nope, we got it. Another saugerite. Alright, well, this is the sauger spot. We don't need any more of them. Let's move. Let's move. Trolling a bouncer. Let's see if we have supper. We already caught lunch and ate that earlier today. Ooh, is that going to be respectable enough? Oh, is that respectable enough? He might not be. I'm thinking it's not, you guys. I'm thinking it's not respectable enough. I need at least, yeah, that one's not even 12. I can't do it. I can't do it. Alright, it was on there for a good bit. Let's do it again. We are back trolling. I've actually never successfully back trolled before, but I needed to get going just a little bit slower on my troll, I think, and going backwards is doing it. But this needs some freaking oil in the meantime. I was going forward, I was not able to touch the bottom consistently, and now I'm going backwards, and I am, and well, the fish seem to agree with it so far. There's another one. Let's mark it if we can. This one's a little bit better. Yeah, that one we can eat for supper. That one we can eat for supper. Nice. That's probably about a 14 and a half. Just barely 15. We'll eat him for dinner. And that actually gets us our limit of walleye for the day, because I put 2 in the freezer, we ate one, and we're gonna eat a 4th. So there's a limit, boys and girls. On the back troll. How about that? I was kind of reeling in. I thought I had a bite. I was reeling in to check my bait. And don't spit my bait. Don't spit my bait, because we'll reuse it. We got ourselves another one. We'll mark the waypoint. This one's probably like a 13. Oh, but it is a fish. And we caught it. Yep, 13. But we're gonna keep this minnow. He's hooked good still. And we're gonna keep fishing. Nice. It's really fun fishing them so like under the boat even with this. I still got that 1.5 ounce bottom bouncer, and this back troll we're not moving as fast as we were this morning. And we might be a little bit shallower water. We're probably, again, fishing blind. That's the title of today's video, is fishing frickin' blind. We're probably, Navionics says we're in like 15 feet. I would say that's honestly pretty close. We're probably in like 14 to 18. But there's a lot of places on this lake where Navionics is not very accurate, so the only thing we can do is just keep trolling on them, see if we can pick up a couple more. Maybe if we do, we'll just cut the motor and cast on them, because there's no wind right now, so the boat will stay in the same spot. So maybe we'll see if we can get on a school. Frick yeah. All right, we just turned the motor on. We got a couple bites in this spot. Another 13-incher, so we got a couple bites in this spot. So then we tried to come back, finally got close enough, and we're pitching a jig and a leech right on the spot, or at least hopefully close to it. At least that's what we're trying to do. And that was on a jig and leech. Every other fish so far has came on a minnow, so that fish coming on a leech is a good sign, although it was not a gigantor. All right, guys, we are back here at camp at Winnesaga Lodge. Like I said in today's video, we were fishing blind. You know, it can be very difficult walleye fishing, not having any idea how deep you are, if there's fish underneath you, what the breaks kind of look like, and especially when you don't really know what the fish are eating on, which is kind of what it's been so far this week. The strategies, you know, that I was using, working different depths. So instead of working, you know, maybe along a contour line and trying to stay in a certain depth, kind of moving down the slope, back up the slope of the contour, trying to find, you know, a specific spot. And another tool that was very useful, and it's proved very useful, and maybe you won't call it fishing blind, but is Navionics. You could use just, you know, Google Maps, you could use Apple Maps, Onyx, also something that you could use where you're just marking waypoints where you caught fish, and you know that you can get close to those points. And if you start to see them in a line or all in one spot, you know, you could anchor or troll it specifically because of it. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you guys, again, want to book your stay down here at Winnesaga Lodge, I got the link right here and also down in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video, but we'll see you next time we're chasing giants.